Next up, we have Slimes and Misty Wieners, written by Robert Bevan. This is a Creatures in Caverns short story. It is 38 pages. It is $2.99, which is a little expensive for the page count, but it is available on Kindle Unlimited, so feel free to go grab it on there. Here's the author description. It's not a long story. It's not a long review. A simple hunting expedition leads to a discussion of the nature of good and evil, and the good and evil of nature. When Julian and the C&C gang find themselves imprisoned in the home of a druid and a wizard, horses die, pants are soiled for science. And honestly, that's true. That's an amazingly good, succinct summary of the plot lines of the story. And as usually the case, the Caverns and Creatures short story, it's funny in a very specific way. There's a lot of cursing. There's a lot of potty humor. And I always really enjoy these little short side stories with these characters that I've really come to love and enjoy. In between the main series releases. I in this particular one, again, I can't really say anything about it without spoiling it. It's so short. But I think one thing that I really loved personally is the use of natural selection as a village device. It's kind of hinted at in that part, but for science, I'm like, yep, that's me. I'm a nerdy math science guy, and this definitely mushed that with with the Caverns and Creatures sense of humor, and fun banter and just fun stuff. I remember that the Caverns and Creatures series is the main title series is Critical Failures. It's the Caverns and Creatures series, and it's the main characters are trapped in a tabletop game, but they recognize that they're players, but they still have that same goofy rural our life sense of potty humor, banter, messing with your friends kind of stuff. And I think that's kind of a really big draw for the characters, but enjoyable, super funny. Just be aware, lots of cursing, lots of potty humor stuff. But for me, it gets a score of 7.5 out of 10. Had a good time with it. That's Slimes and Misty Wieners, Caverns and Creatures, with the score of 7.5 out of 10.